Lil Wayne just hopped onto the beef going on between Drake and Jay-Z. And girl, when I tell y'all that things are getting super messy, it's worse than you can imagine. It's crazy how this drama started because of the messy beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, because nobody thought that it would get this bad. Jay-Z got involved in the drama when he picked Kendrick over Lil Wayne to perform at the Superbowl next year. And fans believe that this was Jay-Z's way of picking sides in the drama. Well, it looks like Lil Wayne is not about to let Jay-Z get away with bullying Drake, because the streets are saying that he is ready to go all the way there with Jay-Z in order to protect Drake. Child, the hip-hop world is a hot mess, and y'all need to be sat for this because this drama is about to get out of hand. Okay, so Drake has been turning heads lately with this legal drama involving Universal Music Group, but now he's up in the ante. Word on the street is that he's threatening to take the NFL to court if they let Kendrick Lamar perform his diss track, Not Like Us, during the Super Bowl halftime show. Here's where it gets even messier. Drake's reportedly ready to name both UMG and the NFL in a lawsuit if the performance goes ahead. But insiders claim Jay-Z, who's been running point on the NFL's music initiatives through Roc Nation since 2019, stepped in and warned Drake to back off. Now, we all know Jay and Drake have had their share of drama over the years. Some sources say Jay might be the mastermind behind Kendrick's halftime slot, using it as a low-key way to send a message to Drake. Talk about drama. If you're wondering why Jay-Z and Drake have beef, let's take it back to the early 2000s for some context. When Drake dropped his So Far Gone mixtape, Jay-Z actually gave him a huge cosign by featuring him on Blueprint 3's track Off That. Sure, Drake was only on the hook, but for a fresh face in the game, getting that kind of love from Hove was huge. The good vibes carried over into the next year when Jay was featured on Drake's debut album, Thank Me Later, on the song Light Up. But here's the twist. While it took Jay 3 albums to solidify his legend status, Drake came in swinging, acting like he was already the next king of the rap throne. And that confidence didn't exactly sit well with Jay. Things really heated up in 2011 when Jay-Z and Kanye's Watch the Throne dropped the same year as Drake's Take Care. Drake threw his first subliminal jab on DJ Khaled's I'm On One, where he said, I'm just feeling like the throne is for the taking, watch me take it. Then Birdman decided to fan the flames by jumping in and backing Drake's camp. During an interview with Tropical TV, he boldly claimed Lil Wayne was leagues ahead of Jay-Z as an MC, saying, I don't think Jay-Z is a #1 MC in no kind of way. Wayne's the best. He do the most and make the most money. I don't think no man in the business make more money than us. How can you be the best if you don't make the most money and you don't do the most? Lyrically, come on, man, be for real. Can't nobody F with Wayne. If you #1 and you ain't getting no money, it don't mean nothing. Fast forward to 2012 and Jay-Z wasn't about to let Birdman's disrespect go unchecked. On Watch the Throne's lead single, Ham, Jay clapped back with, I'm like, really half a billy? You got baby money. Keep it real. They ain't got my lady money. Lil Wayne wasn't about to let that slide and he jumped in to defend his mentor. He turned Jay's diss into a full-on threat on It's Good, rapping, talking about baby money, I got your baby money, kidnap your B, get that how much you love your lady money, yikes. Drake naturally couldn't resist jumping into the mix. On the same track, he added his own dose of shade, rapping, please pardon my brother, he's just angry at you, who don't have your heart and your rap-ish and got too effing comfy. But here's where things take an unexpected turn. By 2014, Drake was singing a different tune. In an interview with Rolling Stone, he admitted that Watch the Throne actually pushed him creatively. He even credited the album with inspiring one of his biggest hits, Started From the Bottom. After that, the tension seemed to simmer down a bit, and by 2013, Drake and Jay-Z were back on good terms. At least professionally. They teamed up for the track Pound Cake, Paris Morton Music 2, which ended up on Drake's album Nothing Was the Same. Here's the kicker. Jay-Z originally planned to include the song on his own album Magna Carta, Holy Grail, which also dropped that year. But in a rare show of goodwill, he let Drake have it for Nothing Was the Same. Just when it seemed like the drama was cooling off, Drake couldn't help but stir the pot again. A few months after dropping Nothing Was the Same, he threw some fresh shade at Jay-Z's way during a Rolling Stone interview. Drake took a swipe at Hove's tendency to name drop fine art in his tracks, saying, it's like Hove can't drop bars these days without at least 4 art references. I'd love to collect at some point, but the whole rap art world thing is starting to feel kind of corny. Jay-Z wasn't about to let Drake's little art world jab slide. Just a month after Drake's Rolling Stone interview dropped, Jay clapped back on Jay Electronica's We Made It remix, saying, sorry Mrs. Drizzy for so much art talk, silly me rapping about ish that I really bought, while these rappers rap about they ain't and a bunch of other silly ish that they ain't got. It didn't take long for Drake to respond. Just a week later, he fired back on draft day with the line, I'm focused on making records and getting bigger, just hits, no misses, that's for the married folk. But Drake wasn't done yet. During a Toronto Raptors playoff game against Jay-Z's beloved Brooklyn Nets, he threw more shade, hyping up the Raptors by saying, this is the people's team out here tonight, you know what I mean, Toronto Raptors. Jay-Z somewhere eating a fondue plate. The drama continued to pop off for a while until Drake ended it in a weird way that nobody saw coming. In In a twist no one saw coming, Drake and Jay-Z seemingly squashed their long-running beef in 2014. The two posed for a photo together at the Detroit stop of Jay and Beyonce's On the Run tour. After years of subs, shade, and petty jabs, the picture felt like a peace treaty, and everyone believed that they had finally put the drama and negativity behind them. Until now. After the announcement that Kendrick Lamar, rather than Lil Wayne, would headline the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans, some industry insiders began to speculate that Jay-Z might be pulling the strings behind the scenes. Mason Cameron even suggested that Jay, who has served as the NFL's live music entertainment strategist through Roc Nation since 2019, could be using Kendrick's gig as a way to settle old scores with Wayne and Birdman.
Listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate this election. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. It's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
this age is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike, there's some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work with Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick deserved it. But there's some backstory shit going on.
Yeah.
While Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
All good points.
Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. Yeah, that's like really sad. Like, come on, man.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
It's crazy.
DJ Academics also supported this theory, suggesting that Jay-Z might be orchestrating things to elevate Kendrick Lamar. He even pointed to Drake's 2015 diss track, Charged Up, as a potential reason for all the shade. Academics tweeted, Jay-Z and Roc Nation are responsible for curating the Super Bowl halftime show, remember that. He also shared a post on Instagram saying, Jay-Z set up the play, Jay ain't forget about Charged Up verse, he the higher up. But just when things couldn't get any messier, Drake decided to up the ante by filing 2 legal petitions against his own label, Universal Music Group. He's accusing them of artificially inflating Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. Many fans are speculating that Drake only filed these petitions as a way to mess with Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. The idea is that he's trying to stop Kendrick from performing the track, possibly as a little bit of payback or to send a not so subtle message. Plus, the last thing he wants is for Kendrick to call him a PDF file while an entire stadium full of fans sing along with him. According to Media Takeout, Drake even sent a cease and desist to the NFL, threatening to pursue legal action if they allow Kendrick to perform what he sees as the defamatory track, Not Like Us. One source told Media Takeout that Drake's lawyers informed the NFL that Drake plans to sue Universal Music. If they let Kendrick perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, the NFL will be included in the lawsuit too. Fans immediately started talking about how Kendrick had nothing to fear because Jay-Z was behind him. Everyone knows that Jay-Z backs Kendrick, especially with the Super Bowl performance, so it looks like Drake just might be fighting a losing battle. However, it looks like Drake is not completely alone. The streets are now saying that Lil Wayne allegedly has Drake's back, and I'm not gonna lie, this isn't surprising. I mean, Lil Wayne has his own Super Bowl beef with Jay-Z. People believe that Jay-Z deliberately handpicked Kendrick because he didn't want Lil Wayne to perform out of sheer pettiness. Child, there's a lot of drama going on here, but something tells me that things are going to get way messier before and after the Super Bowl. In the meantime, I want to know how y'all feel about this, so drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.